escape to my Decatur love. Girl, you're red as a dream and I'm ready to break you off. I switched up my routine, it's something you never saw. I'ma make you scream, all night long.
Hello guys, so you guys may wonder why I look good today, especially my uniform. Do I look like old money to you guys? Okay, there's a reason why. There's a reason behind it. I'm going to tell you how exactly to manage your money and what is the correlation between good outfit and finance lessons. Well, to be honest, I don't think there's any correlation. I just want to yap, but yeah, let's get started. So, this book discusses about hidden traps that people are usually make when it comes to spending money. The first trap, he said that we always think that we are the most logical person in the world. Two individuals can make opposite financial decisions from the same data, and both can be correct, as everyone has a unique story that shapes their perception of money. Your personal experience with money is a tiny fraction of global financial history, yet it profoundly shapes your worldview. As emotional scars or traumatic past events like the 2008 crash can cause panic during market dips, even if historical data is studied. And the second trap, we always think that we are in control. Sometimes success and failure in money are a mix of effort, luck, and risk. It is not solely earned or deserved. We can take Bill Gates' story as an example. While attributed to brilliance and strategy, he also involved the luck of attending one of the few high schools with a computer in the early 1970s. Conversely, his equally brilliant friend, Kenneth Evans, died in an accident, illustrating the unpredictable nature of risk. Basically, humility is crucial. You guys need to avoid taking full credit or blame, and be cautious about judging or copying others, especially those with extreme success that may stem from unrepeatable circumstances. You guys need to focus on studying patterns rather than idolizing individual success stories, as patterns are repeatable and help build financial resilience against bad luck. Okay, we're going to move on the third trap. Sometimes people always believe the story, but not the reality behind it. So, people often believe appealing fictions, narratives that feel good but are misleading, such as lottery, success stories, or the crypto boom driven by influencers. So it is essential to question whether a story is supported by data or merely by desire, as comforting half-truths can be more dangerous than outright lies. Moving on to the fourth trap. Don't treat yourself as a fucking spreadsheet. Financial plans are often made like machines, but humans experience stress, doubt, and comparison, which spreadsheets don't. Aiming to be mostly reasonable is more effective than trying to be cold irrational, because sustainability achieved through reasonable plans is what builds wealth over time. While the stock market historically delivers positive returns, 100% over 20 years, these gains are only realized if one can stick with the plan without abandoning it due to emotional temptation. Trap number 5. You chase more than you need. So this is basically what type of greed that Bible talk about. So there's no logical reason to risk what you have and need for what you don't have and don't need. The downfall of figures like Sam Bankman-Fried illustrates the danger of never enough, where immense wealth is risked for more control, status, or admiration. Comparison. So, especially fueled by social media, it has no ceiling, leading to an endless pursuit of more. True financial freedom, peace, and happiness come from dividing enough and knowing when to stop chasing more, refusing to trade what truly matters. Okay, the sixth trap. You think stuff will make you admired. So it's basically like the man in the car paradox. Highlights that when people see expensive possessions, they are more impressed by the item itself and imagine themselves owning it, rather than admiring the owner. Wealth often becomes a mirror reflecting others' desires, meaning they see who they could become, not who you are. Real respect and admiration are earned through humility, kindness, and empathy, not through luxury items. So yeah, it's really bad if you guys into hedonism type thing. Moving on to the seventh trap. You think looking rich means being rich. I think it fits my current situation right now because I think I look rich right now, but I'm actually not. I'm broke person, bruh. Okay. Trying to look rich by spending on fancy cars, luxury watch, and exotic vacations is the fastest way to deplete your wealth. True wealth is unseen, consisting of financial assets that have not been converted into feasible possessions. Being wealthy is about not spending and choosing long-term peace over short-term praise, while looking rich is about spending. Building wealth is a silent process, involving quiet actions like consistent investing and foregoing unnecessary purchases. Moving on to the egg trap. Wow. You fall for fear disguised as wisdom. So sometimes bad news and pessimistic forecasts grab attention and feel urgent, often sounding like a helpful wisdom, while optimism can sound like a sales pitch. Real optimism is not blind faith, but an expectation of setbacks combined with a belief in long-term growth. To counter pessimism, it is important to zoom out and look at financial trends over decades, not days, to see the compounding progress and innovation. Moving on to the ninth trap. And I would say that it is probably the last trap that I'm going to tell you guys, since Miss Janet only allow me for making video 7 minutes, so yeah, sorry guys. Okay, you think saving needs a goal? No. How much you save is more critical for building wealth than how much you earn, as it is 100% within your control. Saving without specific goal creates options, flexibility, and the ability to say no when others cannot. Saving represents the gap between your ego and your income. When ego rises with income, savings disappear. After a certain point, building wealth is less about earning more and more about needing less, leading to a greater time and freedom. So, what is my opinion about this book? I personally think that this book is really good combination between optimism with a realistic outcome, because yeah, that's just it. I hope you guys like my video, and really sorry for the yap. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying though, what I'm teaching you guys right now. Bye. I genuinely believe the psychology of money is the single most important starting point before diving into marketing or businesses. Everyone wants to learn how to make money, but the truth is, making money means nothing if you don't know how to manage it. You can earn a huge amount of it, but without the right mindset, habits, and discipline, it can disappear just as fast. This book teaches the foundation that most people skip: controlling your money before chasing more of it. That's why I see it as an essential first step for anyone who wants real and long-term financial success. So that's basically my opinion of this book. Thank you for listening.